Samsung is bringing the Galaxy S26 series with a message that feels both familiar and defiant. A return to roots, but with sharper ambition. According to Yogesh Brar, Samsung is stripping away the unnecessary complexity and recentering its flagship lineup around clarity and power. Gone are the confusing names and marketing gimmicks. It's simply the Galaxy S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra. But this reset isn't just about branding. It's a response to criticism that Samsung has been focusing too much on thinness and aesthetics, rather than real performance. This time, the company seems ready to rebuild its identity around strength, durability, and functionality. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is where Samsung's renewed focus becomes most evident. As Anthony points out, Samsung is calling it the best display ever made for a smartphone. A bold claim, but one that might not be far from reality. The new panel reportedly delivers 35% more brightness, stays crystal clear under sunlight, and consumes 40% less power for better battery efficiency. Samsung also claims a 40% increase in durability and 60% less light spread, promising richer colors, deeper blacks, and sharper contrast. Impressive, yes, but the bigger question is whether users will actually perceive these improvements in daily use. Display quality has already reached a point where incremental gains are hard to notice, and unless Samsung can prove a meaningful leap beyond the S25 Ultra, this may feel more like fine-tuning than revolution. Alongside these upgrades, Samsung is rumored to introduce a new privacy display feature, first spotted in One UI 8.5 code and detailed by X-user Atch. It limits screen visibility from side angles, automatically activates in public places, and can obscure sensitive parts of the display, such as notifications or gallery images. There's even a maximum privacy mode that dims brightness for extra discretion. While innovative, the feature raises questions about practicality and hardware dependence. It's reportedly exclusive to the S26 Ultra, leaving even recent Galaxy owners out of the loop. It's smart in concept, but another example of Samsung locking useful features behind its most expensive model. Meanwhile, Ice Universe reports that competitors like Oppo's Find X9 Pro and OnePlus 15 are setting records for the narrowest bezels, potentially outclassing Samsung's design finesse. It's ironic. While Samsung dominates in display technology, others are quietly overtaking it in physical craftsmanship. The Galaxy S26 Ultra may still lead in screen performance, but if Oppo and OnePlus push forward with sleeker, more balanced frames, Samsung could find itself losing the aesthetic edge that once defined the Galaxy brand. Under the hood, though, Samsung's ambitions are clear. As revealed by Lukin Jarev, mass production of the Exynos 2600 begins in November, and the specs sound almost too good to believe. 6 times faster AI performance than Apple's A19 Pro, a 15% stronger CPU, and a 75% GPU boost. It even outpaces Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 5 Elite in AI and graphics benchmarks by nearly 30%. However, Samsung's track record with Exynos chips is far from spotless. Expected to debut in early 2026, the Galaxy S26 lineup will likely maintain pricing similar to the S25, starting around $899 for the base model and reaching $1,299 for the Ultra. It's shaping up as a bold return to fundamentals, but Samsung still faces a familiar challenge: transforming impressive specs into a meaningful user experience.